Okie dokie. Ho ho. Let's go.
Hey guys, it's Retrohead here. Welcome back to another video. Today I have a video that I haven't done for quite a while, and that is a charity shop pickups video. That is because lately in charity shops I haven't had much luck with finding not much stuff. But in the last sort of like 3 or 4 days I've managed to find quite a lot of really good stuff. Some really good games and other retro bits to add to the collection. I always love going into charity shops because you don't find anything like every single time. There's always times where you won't find anything. But when you do find something, that makes it even more awesome. So some really cool pickups and really cheap pickups to show you in today's video. If you enjoy the video, please like, please subscribe to my channel Retrohead. But without further ado, let's show you these finds. So before I start, I've just got to give a quick mention to a YouTuber that I really enjoy watching, and that is B-Rad. Really cool channel, really cool. But he did a giveaway for a PS2 game, and I actually commented in the giveaway, which I don't often do, but I thought might as well, it's cool, wasn't it? And I actually won, and that is a copy of Burnout 3 Takedown. And this is a really good PS2 racing game. Like, all the Burnout games are going to be really solid, but Burnout 3 is a really good game. This is complete in a really nice condition as well, and I was just really pleased to win this in a giveaway. I've never really won a giveaway or anything before. So thank you very much, B-Rad. This is going in the collection, and I'm well pleased with this one. And definitely go and check out B-Rad's channel. Awesome channel. I'll leave all the links for it in the description below. So the first find is a good stack of games. Now, there's 6 games here, and these are all £1 each. Now, really good to still be picking up £1 games in the charity shops. But the thing is, this charity shop, I've been in quite a few times. Not like loads and loads of times, but quite a few times. And I've always found they check all of their games. Like, you'll see in the footage, they had Gran Turismo 6. I think you can see it in the footage. They had Gran Turismo 6 on the PS3, which trades in for like 3 or 4 quid, maybe a fiver, but they had it for a fiver. So they obviously checked some of their games, but with the values of some of these, they definitely did not check very well. So it was this PS2 game and this 360 game that were the ones that were quite valuable. So I'm going to save them till last, but I think the 360 game I'm definitely trading in CX, so I don't collect for the 360. And the PS2 game I'm really torn with what to do with, but these 4 are definitely going in the collection. So the first game is Guitar Hero Rocks the 80s. Now, as you can see, £1 paid on the back. These are all £1 each. And on the PS2, I don't actually have a Guitar Hero controller, but I'm sure I'll find one at a car boot at some point. I'm always going to car boots, so I'll probably find one cheap at some point. But I do really like the Guitar Hero games. This is complete in a really nice condition. Some of these discs are ever so slightly scratched, but not too bad. Or if I wanted to trade them, CEX would take them. But really good ones to go in the collection. I love the Guitar Hero games, so I'm very pleased with this one. Next up, we have Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4. Now, this is sadly the Platinum Edition, but it doesn't bother me too much. Now, this one is quite good because I don't have this game on the PS2. I have it on the GameCube, so I'm really pleased to have it. I try not to go cross-gen, so I try not to have games on, like, GameCube and PS2. But when it's Tony Hawk 4, I can't not. It's just too good. And this one has got the Platinum Disc and the manual, which is in really good condition. So I'm very pleased with this. I have played it a lot. It's a really good game. Awesome soundtrack if you haven't heard it. Next up, we have 2 games I don't really know anything about, but they're both Konami titles. So I'm pretty pleased to add these to the collection. So the first one is Age of Empires 2. Now, I don't really know much about this whatsoever. Like I say, I see the Konami badge, and I think it's going to be pretty good for £1. You know, you can't really lose. So I'll read you a little bit on the back about this one. Age of Empires 2, sequel to the award-winning PC game Age of Empires, is now available for PS2. Take control of a powerful civilization, lead them through 1,000 years of Middle Ages to riches and greatness. So I'm really looking forward to trying this. It does look quite interesting, and it is complete in a really nice condition. Ever so slight scratching on the disc, but like I say, it'll play absolutely fine. Next up, we have another PS2 game, and that is King Arthur. Again, another Konami game. It's just nice to see games that are a little bit more interesting in charity shops. So often they're just FIFAs and Call of Duties and stuff like that, but I think this is a little bit more interesting. Again, a Konami title, but this is complete in a really nice condition, sort of behind there. Manual and disc, both very nice, so I'm pleased to add this to the collection, as again, I just think it's nice to see a bit rarer games in the charity shops. Well, probably not so much rarer, but just a little bit more interesting. So I'll save that PS2 game till last, because that was a really good find, but this 360 game is still very good. A game that I have never heard of or never seen before. I don't much collect for 360, so I don't know if I really would know about this if I haven't been. So that is Divinity 2 Ego Dragons. Now I say, know nothing about this. It looks like a RPG. I'd say this looks like pretty much an RPG. But like I say, no idea. I don't even know what to say. I'm not going to read you anything on the back because I just don't know anything about it. But the manual and disc are both in really good condition. And again, this is quite an interesting game to find in charity shop. But this CEX sell for 15 quid and they give you a £10 voucher. And I've been told in that charity shop before, like, they check all their games and like if a game's worth more, sometimes they put it on eBay, sometimes they put it in like their glass cabinet. But they obviously did not check this one very well because this is a £10 CEX voucher. Now, I don't collect at all for the 360. I have my boxed console on like 5 games, so I will be trading this one in CEX. But the craziest thing is, if I wanted to take the cash price from CEX of £7, I only paid £6 for the entire bundle, so I could potentially make £1 profit and keep all those games for free. And the final game in this bundle, again just £1, sadly no manual, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm still pleased to find this, and that is Monster Hunter on PS2. Now, I had a feeling this was worth something, but like I said, that charity shop said they check all their games on CEX, so I thought when I picked this up it might be like, at most, £6-7 game, but this is much more than that. Like I say, no manual, which is a shame, like a real shame, because this game in CEX is £32 currently, which is absolutely crazy. Now, the difficult thing is for me to trade this is they sell it for £32, but it's only a £12 voucher, but it hasn't got the manual, so I do really want to keep it though. I'm probably going to keep this. I'm definitely going to give it a play. I've never played a Monster Hunter game before, and it is Capcom, and I do like Capcom, so I probably am going to keep this in the collection. But if all else fails, it would be a £12 voucher. But yeah, this is definitely going to stay with me. Look at how cool that is. Really pleased to find this in a charity shop. Next up, I have another couple of finds, and these are both to trade in CEX, as again, they're Xbox 360 games, and I don't collect for the 360. But these were a really good charity shop find, because I asked about games and they bought them out, which you should always do. If you can, you know, if it's a bit awkward, don't bother asking, but if you can, you know, the people are nice, ask if you can. But they normally bring out, like, Xbox 360 games, which quite often, but these two games are really interesting. Again, if these were on PS3, I'd totally keep them, because I collect for the PS3, but not the 360, but these do have some good trading value. So the first game is The Lord of the Rings War in the North. Now, these games are both in really nice condition. They're both complete with the manuals, which is really good to see. Again, these were £1 each, which is really good. Charity shops are charging much more than £1 each normally, so very pleased to find these for £1 each. This one, CEX sell for £10, and they give you a £6 voucher, which for me, if it's on the PS3, I'd definitely be keeping it, but I just can't warrant keeping a game that's a £6 voucher on the 360 that I don't really collect for, so I will be trading this one in. And the other game I'll also be trading in, another Lord of the Rings game, and that is Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth 2. This one CEX sell for £12, and they give you an £8 voucher, which for me is just so good, because I love collecting stuff like this, and I can't be keeping a 360 game that's £8 voucher, I just can't. Inside complete and in really good condition. Like, I get there's really good games on the 360, I'm just not a fan. I get like other people, like, that's great. I like watching videos about people's collection for the 360, but I'm just not much of a fan. I do much prefer the PS3, but yeah, £8 voucher and a £6 voucher, so £14 voucher from £2 spent is a really good find. The next few finds cost just 95p, and these are a few little random bits, but some really cool little bits here. So the first thing is a DVD, and this is, I technically have the full collection of this in a box set, but I can't resist picking up the single ones as well for the artwork, and that is the Sonic Underground DVDs. Now, this was only 25p, and this is disc free. Again, I already have this, but look how cool that artwork is. I can't not pick that up, and the artwork behind the disc is also really cool as well. So for 25p, I just had to pick this up for the artwork. The next thing was 50p, and that is this Play DVD, so like unofficial PlayStation Magazine DVD. And this has some really good games in it as well. I'll read you some from the edge, because it has some really cool stuff. So we have Tomb Raider, Time Splitters, Burnout 2, Tekken 4, Need for Speed, like some really good games on here. So I'll definitely be giving this a watch, and this is the sort of thing you just don't get anymore nowadays, which is a real shame. And the final thing is actually really cool, I'm well pleased with this, and that is this 2004 Crash Bandicoot McDonald's toy. This actually has a price tag on still, just only 20p, so very pleased with this. And I'll open it up to show you, because this actually still works, which is really cool. I can't remember how... Is there there's a switch on the back, and then I just want to give you a bit of the audio show. I have no idea if you can see that, but it does work. It's a Crash racing game as well, and I love racing games, so I was well pleased with this, and it actually plays like really well. I think this is a really cool little thing, and for a McDonald's toy, like, you don't get anything this cool nowadays, do you? Now, I like collecting retro stuff, but this is even quite an old pickup for me, and this is from 1978. Now, this was in a charity shop. I have another pickup from that charity shop to show you in a minute, but this was only £2, and I'm so pleased with this, and that is this Garfield alarm clock. Now, this is just so cool. Like, look at the way you would, like, wind it up. This is just so cool. I absolutely love this. I am so pleased to have this. I think this is absolutely awesome. And this is from 1978, and it still works and everything. You know, I wound it up and checked the alarm. This still completely works, and it's just so cool. I love Garfield. Now, it does have a couple of chips, but for 1978, that is in pretty good condition. Yeah, when I walked in a charity shop looking for my usual games, toys and stuff like that, I was not expecting to walk out with a Garfield clock from the 70s. But this is so cool. Now, this is a pickup I'm just quickly going to show you, because this is not actually for me. This is for my friend, who often I buy My Little Ponies for when I find them, because you do find them every now and again. But this is a Care Bears item, so I'm just going to show you this quickly. But this is a boxed Care Bears set. Now, this is from 2003. It's not in there now, because I'm just got it set out in my lounge to make sure it's all complete, which is not complete. It said on the box that there was a couple of bits missing, but this was a tenner on the front of the box, as you can see from the picture and the footage and stuff. But as I was looking at it, I asked at the till if I could have a look inside and stuff. Now, I would never ever do this, but I didn't do it. They just said if you wanted to, they just said if you wanted it, you can have it for a £5. Now, never ever haggle in charity shops, obviously, that is a very bad thing to do, but I was looking through it and I was going to buy it for a tenner just because I thought it was cool. My friend would definitely like this, but they just said take it for a £5 if you want it. So I did. I took it for a £5. Now, I know nothing about this, that's why I'm not going to talk about it for very long, but she was well pleased when I sent her some pictures of this. So yeah, for a £5, this is a really cool pickup. And also pretty interesting, something you don't see very often. The final pickups this time with some retro annuals, as you can see here, and also one little book at the front. Really nice little pickup here. So the first pickup is from 1962, which is really cool, and that is this Flintstones annual. Now, I'm not going to talk about these for too long, so I know a lot of you aren't too interested in annuals, but I absolutely love reading the comics in these, and the artwork is just so cool. I mean, like, look at that. For £1, I knew I had to pick this one up. I also love the Flintstones as well. I got quite a few Flintstones annuals now, so a really cool one to add to the collection. Next up is, strangely enough, another pickup from 1978, and that is this Wombles annual. Now, I love Formula 1, and on the front of this, it says Formula Womble on their car there, which is really cool. You can see it on the back as well, so I thought it was quite funny, and I really wanted to pick this one up. And the artwork in the Wombles annuals are really nice. They're quite a different style, but I just really like them. Some good stories in here as well. So for £1, I knew I had to pick this one up as well. Next up, we have a 1990 annual, and that is Gordon the Gopher. Now, you do not see much Gordon the Gopher stuff, and I really like it. It's sort of like they're in between bits of the programs, which is so cool. And I haven't actually seen this annual before, so I was well pleased to pick this up. And the art style in this one, again, is a little bit different, but like really nice. So yeah, I was really pleased to find this one. I haven't actually seen this before. Yeah, an annual that I've never seen before, in good condition for just £1. I knew I had to pick this one up. Sadly, this one isn't in quite as good condition, but that is a 1991 Rainbow annual. Now, I don't know too much about Rainbow, not compared to other stuff, but this was a really cool annual from 1991, and I love the colours on this. Now, sadly, inside there's quite a lot of pen mark, but look at how cool the colours are. I mean, I just love collecting these annuals. This only cost £1, and I'm really pleased with it. And the final pickup is a little book. Now, this costs only 50p, and this wasn't a franchise that I knew too much about until I bought some DVDs of it the other day. So I'm really pleased to pick this up, and that is a Street Sharks book. Now, I have never ever seen a Street Sharks book before. As you can see, 50p. And inside, the artwork is so cool. Like, how cool is that? Like, the shark's mouth opening up at the front. And I'll try and find, like, a cool page. Like, how cool is that? Now, I'm going to read this. I know, like, these books are made for, like, little kids, but I have to read this, because how cool is that? 50p, this was definitely coming home. Thanks for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, please subscribe, and let me know what was your favourite pickup of the day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!